Convos DNA edition. Now, as you guys have already seen, I've taken my Ancestry DNA. Now, after doing my Ancestry DNA, I uploaded my information into MyHeritage and also FTDNA. And after taking the Ancestry DNA kit and looking at some of the other testing sites, I decided to get a MyHeritage test. So we've seen what Ancestry had to say. So now we're going to see what MyHeritage has to say. I decided to take a MyHeritage DNA test to see the results that MyHeritage is going to give me compared to what Ancestry gave me. I did notice a lot of things on Ancestry. I feel like they don't give you a lot of areas, and I feel like they combine a lot of things and cluster them so that they make it kind of really harder to tell more directly what your ethnicities are. And what I noticed about MyHeritage is that they give you your origins. They give you a little more in depth of your DNA and your ethnicities. So this is what the MyHeritage kit looks like, you guys. I literally just took it out the bag. It came a couple of days ago. It's been about 2 months now since I've received my Ancestry results, and I just wanted to be able to share with you guys my heritage process also. Some of the information that comes inside of there. It's a little different from Ancestry. This has like a little pocket in the front of it where your bag. This is where you'll put your specimen after. And this is your shipping package. And this is what the test kit looks like on the inside. Definitely different from Ancestry. Ancestry, you have to spit into a tube. So it looks like with the MyHeritage, you have swabs. You have the DNA swabs. Comes with the two little separate tubes to put your stuff in. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read these directions and see exactly how to do this. Before you get started, and for those of you who don't know, it's www.myheritagedna.com. That's what we're using. Okay, let's see if they have some directions in here. MyHeritage DNA instructions. Here we go. I've watched plenty of these videos with other YouTubers doing the DNA, but not too many people actually show the process and what they do. Okay. It tells you to first activate your kit online. So I'm going to go ahead and do that so that I won't forget, because when I did do my Ancestry DNA test, I'm not going to lie, I had that thing in the box for about a week. I did Ancestry twice, actually. That's another thing. When I did my Ancestry test, I sent it off. And then they came back and said that they couldn't read my whole test. So they had to send me another test, and I had to do another one and wait another 2 to 3 weeks. So that was kind of like a process. But Ancestry actually got back quick. From the day that I sent it off, it took about, I want to say about a week before I got the notification that they received it. And then it was about another week once I received the message saying that it was processing and being extracted. And then like 2 days after that, I had results. It's like when that morning I kind of woke up just like, I think today is the day. And when I checked my phone, I had a text message and it said, guess what? Your Ancestry DNA results are in. Oh, yeah. That was cool. Okay, so here we go. See, they tell you activate your kit online first. Turn the computer on, just waiting for it to load up. Let's see. Okay. After you activate the kit online, open the test kit and lay out the unopened swabs and vials on a clean surface. Okay. Here. Remove one clean swab from its wrapper and use the swab head to scrape the inside of one of your cheeks while rotating the swab for 30 to 60 seconds. Now, one thing I didn't see, anything saying don't eat or drink anything 30 minutes or an hour or 2 hours before, because Ancestry definitely said do not eat or drink anything 30 minutes prior to. Since I woke up, the only thing I did this morning was brush my teeth. And literally, I have not had anything to drink or eat yet. And I've been up since about 6 o'clock. Yep, I haven't had anything to eat or drink yet. I've only brushed my teeth. So, I just wanted to make sure that there was no trace of anything. Okay? So, let's see. Yeah, don't see where it says that anywhere. Maybe I overlooked it, and maybe I didn't. Anyway. So, let's get ready for this test. Okay. This stuff just makes me excited. It's been a lifelong journey when it comes to me and my family and researching our actual history and roots. Grandparent on one side, on my dad's side of the family is from Guyana. And if anyone knows about Guyana is full of, like, they literally threw every ethnicity, it seems like, almost into Guyana. And they did it in sections, like from this year to that year. They only brought in indentured people from India, so only. You have from this year to that year where they only brought people from specific regions in Africa. Like, we only bringing them here from Ghana, only bringing them here from here, and they created this beautiful mix of African Creole people and Indo-Guyanese and Afro-Guyanese. But realistically, everyone in Guyana is Indo-Guyanese, because either you have anywhere from 1% to 15, 16, 20 to 50% Indian blood running through your body if you're from Guyana. I'm pretty sure most people that, when you do that test, you're going to have a little bit of Indian, you're going to have a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a lot of African, a lot of Nigeria. I have 28% Nigerian, huh? Okay, so my swabs. Let's go ahead and do the swab. Open one vial and insert the swab inside. Swab end down. Once the swab touches the bottom of the vial, break the swab against the inside edge of the vial at the end marked black line, leaving the swab end inside the liquid in the vial. Make sure that the vial caps are closed tightly. Place both vials on the cotton pad in the clear plastic bag. That would be this here. Okay? And close the Ziploc. Now, place the bag in the enclosed addressed envelope and seal the envelope. So, first things first. Me, I gotta get my stuff ready. Okay. Same type of swab that they use for the COVID test. So if you've been checking your COVID and make sure you're not walking around here with COVID, then you should definitely know how to open one of these little packets. Now, it says inside of one of your cheeks while rotating the swab for 30 to 60 seconds. So, now, All right, that was 30 whole seconds. Sheesh. I mean, no, that was a minute. I'm sorry, that was 60 seconds. Okay, so taking the top off of that. It says put it in here once it reaches to the bottom. Ooh, it broke off just like that. Wow. It says to break it off where you see the little black line. Alright, once the swab touches the end of the valve, break the swab against the inside edge of the valve, the marked black line, leaving the swab inside the liquid valve. Close the cap tightly. Did that. Ooh, that's it. Alright, one down, one more to go. That my heritage test is getting done. I'll be taking a long time on this one. Dropping everything. Okay, let's see. Sorry, my daughter just messaged me saying she's in production at school right now. So they have a theater production going on, so they gotta go in early and stay in late. So that was the right cheat that I did. Now let's go ahead. First, I'm gonna open this up a little bit like I did before. And all right, to start and go. Okay. Touch the bottom. Lean it against that. Ooh, break it off. Here we go. Okay, now got our vials, got our bag. Make sure the vial caps are closed tightly. Place both vials on the cotton pad in the clear plastic. Still feel wet. Place those vials on the cotton pad in the clear plastic bag and close the lid. So open that. Place both on the cotton, not in it, okay? Let's see. Place them on the cotton. Y'all see that now? Close the bag and put it in an envelope and seal it. What I'm going to do, because I like to make sure my junk is secure, just fold it to size, make sure to keep it flat so that it stays on the cotton while it's traveling in this little paper bag. I like the Ancestry box better. I feel a little more sure that it'll make it with no problems, but hey, they keep doing it because evidently it works and no problem. So I'm gonna put my trust and belief in it, and it'll be just fine. I am gonna fold it though as much as I possibly can over. Wait. Okay. There we go. I'm probably gonna put a little extra tape on that because I kind of made the bag a little smaller. I just wanted to make sure it was. If you can see how far over I folded it, yeah. Well, thank you guys again for supporting the channel, CupCake Convos TV. This is the DNA edition, and can't wait to let you guys see what the results are from this. Now, if you haven't checked out the previous videos, make sure you check out my Ancestry DNA test, and make sure you also follow up while I go into detail and I show you guys the differences in the DNA sites and how to read and understand the information that they're giving you, how to break it down and find exactly what you're looking for. Sometimes it's a little confusing. I know it's a lot of information and it's a lot of things that aren't necessarily clear in how they present the information to you, but I highly suggest that you build your tree as much as you can before submitting your ancestry test, and it'll make it a little bit easier for you to connect to your DNA matches. Also, again, thank you for tuning in to CupCake Convos TV. It's your girl Melony, and peace. See you guys soon.
This is what it is, man. You're going to need the mask. You're going to need sage. It has rose petals and lotus in it. You're going to also need hand sanitizer. Now, this right here, this is one of the most important things to be what this is.
Immune defense hibiscus tea.
It's immune
defense. Hibiscus tea.
Hibiscus tea.
It raises your immune system.
It raises your immune system. Everybody should know that. Social wellness kit. Here we go with CBD oil. Let me see what else we have here. What this is, B-Way?
Disinfectant.
Oh, disinfectant. And you're going to need gloves. Pandemic, coronavirus, free. This is what you need to have, and this is the place to be. Come on, this right here, B-Way.
That's packing air so the glass doesn't break. It has nothing to do with the...
Oh, okay.
You already know what's going on, man. Shout out to HMB. You did. Fuck you, man.